Welcome back to the channel Coins Buyers that dives deep into the world of coins, cash, and collectibles, where your pocket change might just be worth a fortune. Today, we're going to unlock the mystery and massive value behind a seemingly ordinary coin, the 2000 Liberty 1 cent United States coin. Yes, that tiny copper-colored penny could actually be worth up to $500 in today's market. Stay tuned, because I'll be walking you through the rich history of Liberty coins, how to spot valuable errors, and what makes some 2000 pennies so rare. Plus, if you stick around till the end, I'll show you how to find out the true value of your coins. Let's dive into the story of this fascinating piece of American coinage. Before we get into the 2000 penny itself, let's take a step back and talk about the history of Liberty coins. The word Liberty has been engraved on U.S. coins since the late 1700s. It represents one of the founding values of the nation, freedom. From early large cents in the 18th century to modern-day coins, liberty has remained a powerful and patriotic theme. On every U.S. penny since 1909, you'll see the image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, but right above his head, it proudly reads, Liberty, a symbol of the nation's enduring values. The Lincoln cent is one of the longest-running coin series in the world. First struck to commemorate Lincoln's 100th birthday, these coins have gone through several design changes over the decades, but one thing remains: liberty is always there. Now, let's talk about the 2000 Liberty 1 cent coin. This coin was minted in Denver, as marked by the small D mint mark located just below the year 2000 on the front of the coin. That little mint mark tells us it was produced at the Denver Mint, one of the major mints in the United States. In the year 2000, the Denver Mint produced over 8.8 billion Lincoln cents. That's a massive number, which means most of these coins are only worth their face value. But, and this is a big but, a small percentage of them contain rare errors or were preserved in mint condition, making them worth hundreds of dollars today. So how can a coin that's been in your pocket or piggy bank be worth up to $500? Here's what collectors and professionals look for. Error coins. Some 2000 pennies were struck with rare die errors such as off-center strikes, double dies, clipped planchets, repunched mint marks, RPMs. These errors make the coin extremely rare. Even minor doubling in the letters, Liberty, or the date can boost the coin's value significantly. High-grade coins. If your 2000 penny has never been in circulation or shows zero wear and tear, it might be considered a MS-66 or higher, mint state, coin. Some examples graded by PCGS and NGC in top condition have sold for up to $500 or more at auction. Color and luster. A red, shiny penny in mint state condition is worth more than a dull, brown one. Collectors will pay big bucks for that rich, original copper red tone. Now that you know the potential value, let's talk about how you can check if your coin is rare. Here's what to look for when examining any Liberty penny. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling, especially on the date or the word Liberty. Look at the edges. Is the coin perfectly round? If not, it could be a clipped planchet. Check the mint mark. If it appears blurry, doubled, or misaligned, it could be a repunched mark. Hold the coin under good lighting. A high luster, reddish penny with no scratches could be uncirculated and worth grading. And most importantly, compare it to other coins from the same year. Sometimes, subtle differences make all the difference. Let's talk value. While regular 2000 pennies might be worth 1 cent, rare examples with errors or perfect condition grading can fetch between $100 to $500 or even more on sites like eBay, heritage auctions, and through private collectors. Here's a breakdown. Circulated condition. 1 cent to $1 minor errors or better condition. $5 to $25 strong errors, double dies. Off-centers $50 to $250 graded MS-66 or higher by PCGS/NGC. $300 to $500 plus. Remember, it's not just about age, it's about rarity, condition, and demand. Now it's your turn. Drop a comment below with the year and mint mark of your coin. I'll personally reply and tell you what its potential market value could be. Have a penny from 2000, 1982, or maybe a strange-looking dime? Write it below. I'll help you identify whether you've got pocket change or a hidden treasure. And if you've found an era coin or want to know more about grading, just ask. We're building a community of collectors right here. If you found this video helpful or eye-opening, hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you never miss a chance to learn what your coins are really worth. Remember, coins like the 2000 Liberty 1 cent may look small, but they carry a big story and even bigger value. So go ahead, check your jars, your drawers, even your car cup holder. You never know, your next big find could be hiding in plain sight. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy hunting, coin fam! Have you ever checked your pocket change and thought, could this be worth something more? Well, today, you might be in luck, because we're diving deep into one of the most surprising coins in circulation today, the 2010 Liberty 1 cent United States coin. And guess what? Some of these coins have been known to sell for as much as $434 in the collector's market. That's right, a single penny, worth hundreds of dollars. So don't blink, because this video is packed with jaw-dropping facts, history, tips on identifying rare coins, and how you can cash in on that everyday penny sitting in your jar. Let's begin this numismatic journey into the world of the 2010 Liberty penny. Before we talk about the 2010 coin specifically, let's take a moment to understand the legacy of Liberty coins in the United States. The concept of liberty has been a central theme on American coins since the birth of the nation. The earliest coins from the late 1700s proudly displayed Lady Liberty as a symbol of freedom, democracy, and the American spirit. Over time, different versions of liberty appeared on coins, from the draped bust to the seated Liberty, and then to coins featuring iconic figures like Abraham Lincoln. In 1909, the United States Mint introduced the Lincoln cent, replacing the Indian head penny. This coin was not only the first to feature a real person, but it also carried deep patriotic symbolism. On the obverse, President Abraham Lincoln. And on the reverse, from 1959 to 2008, a representation of the Lincoln Memorial, a tribute to liberty and equality. Then, in 2010, the penny's reverse design changed once again. The Union Shield reverse was introduced, a design representing the unity of the states, with 13 vertical stripes joined together by a single horizontal bar. Above the shield, you'll find the inscription, E pluribus unum, meaning, out of many one. This modern coin still holds that same spirit of liberty, bold, resilient, and valuable in more ways than one. Now let's zoom in on the 2010 Liberty 1 cent coin itself. Here are some quick facts. Minted in Philadelphia and Denver composition, 97.5% zinc, 2.5% copper plating weight, 2.5 grams design, Lincoln's profile on the obverse, and the Union Shield on the reverse designer. Obverse by Victor David Brenner, reverse by Lyndall Bass. This penny marked the start of a new era. It was the first year that featured the new Union Shield design, and that alone makes it notable. But here's where it gets more exciting. Not all 2010 pennies are created equal. Some were struck with errors, some were made in lower numbers, and some had slight die variations or rare conditions like full red color and perfect centering. Those little details could mean the difference between a 1 cent coin and one worth hundreds of dollars. Here's where things get juicy. Want to know how to spot a rare or error coin in your pocket change? Let's talk about what makes a coin rare and valuable. These can happen during production and include double die obverse or reverse, where design elements are duplicated, off-center strikes, broad strikes, no rim, wrong planchet errors, coins struck on a different metal, die cracks, cuds, or clipped planchets. A 2010 penny with any of these can skyrocket in value. Coins graded MS65 or higher by professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC fetch top dollar. Look for coins with no wear, strong luster, and a brilliant red tone. Color plays a big role in copper coins. The redder, the better. A 2010 Liberty 1-cent coin in full red condition can be worth exponentially more than its brown counterpart. Some 2010 pennies were specially struck for collectors and never intended for circulation. These proof coins have a mirror-like finish and are highly collectible. And now for the best part. Some collectors have already paid up to $434 for one of these tiny treasures. Let's talk real value. What is your 2010 Liberty 1-cent worth today? Circulated coins are usually worth 1 cent, but a 2010 D penny with a known double die reverse has sold for over $100. MS67 red graded coins have sold for $200 to $434. Error coins with off-center strikes or planchet flaws have fetched between $150 to $400 plus. That's an amazing return for a coin that many overlook. And it gets better. The market for rare coins is growing. With every passing year, these high-grade and error coins get rarer and more desirable. So that penny in your change could be a hidden gem. Now here's your chance to join the hunt. Type the year and mint mark of your coin in the comments below, and I'll personally reply with what it could be worth. Whether it's a 2010 D, 2010 P, or even a proof coin, I want to help you discover its true value. So go ahead, dig through that change jar. Check those old piggy banks, and look at every coin twice. You never know, your next big find could be hiding in plain sight. Coins are more than just money, they're tiny pieces of history, each with a story to tell. The 2010 Liberty 1-cent United States coin may seem ordinary, but with the right condition, a rare error, or a special strike, it could be worth hundreds of dollars. So here's what you should do. Start checking your coins regularly. Learn to spot errors. Use a magnifier and good lighting. Get promising coins graded by a reputable company. Join coin forums, Facebook groups, and follow channels like this one for real tips. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because we're always uncovering more valuable coins that could be hiding in your collection. Thanks for watching. This is your guide to unlocking the hidden treasures in your pocket. Leave a comment with your year and mint mark, and let's see what surprises we can find together. Until next time, happy collecting, and may every coin you touch bring you closer to a small fortune. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1992 United States Liberty 1-cent coin, and trust me, you do not want to miss this. This isn't just another old penny. It's a potential jackpot worth up to $644 in today's market. Stick around as we explore its rich history, how to spot valuable errors, and how you might be sitting on a small fortune without even knowing it. Let's get started. The journey of the Liberty 1-cent coin begins long before 1992. In fact, the idea of liberty on U.S. coins dates back to the very founding of the United States Mint in the late 1700s. Early American coinage prominently featured Lady Liberty, a symbol of freedom and democracy, before presidents were ever featured on coins. The Lincoln cent, first minted in 1909, replaced the Indian head penny and introduced the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln, the first real person to appear on a U.S. coin. But if you look closely, every Lincoln penny, including the 1992 version, still bears the word liberty to honor the nation's core values. The 1992 penny is part of the Lincoln Memorial Cent series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. On the reverse, it features the Lincoln Memorial, and on the obverse, the familiar bust of Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner. Now here's the kicker. Even though billions of 1992 cents were minted, not all were created equal. Some carry errors, while others come from special mint batches that make them rare and extremely valuable. At a glance, the 1992 cent looks like any other penny. It's made of copper-plated zinc, weighs 2.5 grams, and has a diameter of 19 millimeters. But here's what makes this year extraordinary: a rare variety called the 1992 close AM. Era.in. Most 1992 cents, the letters A and M in America, on the reverse side are clearly spaced apart. However, in the 1992 close AM variety, the A and M are almost touching, a design intended for proof coins that accidentally made its way into regular circulation. Only a handful of these were released, making them incredibly rare. And the value? A confirmed 1992 close AM coin in pristine condition has sold for over $20,000 at auction. That's right, one tiny letter spacing could be the difference between 1 cent and a massive payday. So how do you know if your 1992 penny is worth $6.44 or even $20,000? Here's what you need to look for. Look at the word America. Are the A and M almost touching? That's the close AM variety. Jackpot alert! The 1992 penny comes in two main versions. 1992, no mint mark, struck in Philadelphia. 1992D, struck in Denver. Both versions have close AM errors, but they're super rare. If you find one, have it verified by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. Look for other signs of errors: double die obverse, doubling in Lincoln's face or text off center strike, design pushed to one side, clipped planchet, a small piece missing from the coin, die cracks or cuds, raised lines or blobs due to broken dies. Even without the close AM variety, these errors can raise the value of your penny hundreds of dollars or more depending on condition and rarity. Real market value. What your 1992 Liberty cent could be worth. Alright, let's get to the part you've been waiting for. The real money. Regular 1992 penny in circulated condition. Face value: 1 cent. Uncirculated 1992 penny. Mint state $1 to $51,992. Close AM variety. Circulated $1,000 to $5,000 plus 1992 close AM. Mint state $10,000 to $25,000. Rare error types: double die, off center, etc. up to hundreds or even thousands, depending on severity and grade. Now here's the big news: a verified 1992 close AM penny recently sold for $644 in the current coin market. That's a real, confirmed price. So yes, you might very well have a $644 coin hiding in your change jar right now. Write the year and mint mark of your coin in the comments. We want to make this interactive. If you're holding on to a 1992 penny, or any old US coin, drop the year and mint mark in the comments right now. I'll personally reply with your coin's estimated value and let you know if you're sitting on something rare. I absolutely love helping people discover treasure in their own homes, and you could be next. Always handle coins by the edges to avoid damaging their surfaces. Store rare coins in soft plastic coin holders. If you think your coin is rare, don't clean it. That can ruin its value. Have it checked by a professional coin dealer or grading service. So there you have it. The 1992 Liberty 1 cent coin. A seemingly ordinary penny that could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Whether you're a collector, investor, or just curious, this coin proves that history, artistry, and value can all be packed into something as small as a cent. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a hidden gem in your pocket change. Drop your coin year and mint mark in the comments, and let's uncover more treasure together. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting, coin fans!